words peppered in.
Can I have one of those stickies?
I blink at him. He towers over me now, not like in middle school when I had a few inches on him still. His straight black hair is lightly combed back with some loose strands framing his eyes like apostrophes. And while his lips are moving, all I can focus on is how moist they look.
I need it for something,
he goes on.
And I remembered you have a bunch stuck on here.
I never realized that the whole locker visibility thing was a two-way street. The sticky note sculpture is courtesy of my friend Marcy. This summer, she read a piece on how sticky notes foster innovation, and she convinced me to create a light bulb moment space in my locker to capture breakthroughs. Mine's unused except for the ideas Marcy donated, but her locker's light bulb moment space is thriving. It has to-do lists, wish lists, vegetables to grow in her backyard garden list. She even gave me a sticky notepad to keep in my bag in case of an idea emergency. That's Marcy. She can freehand draw perfect circles. She's never slouching, even when sitting on those annoying stools with no backs. She's president of the yearbook club and managing editor of the school newspaper. She's also basically my only close friend at Arledge Prep, but that job requires no tree killing. Oh, my voice goes high. Of course, peel away. If I look into his eyes, all the words will evaporate from my brain, so I focus on his backpack straps instead. Marcy once told me if I looked closer, I'd see a Japanese brand name stitched into the leather that puts the bag at $549, pre-tax. Considering I've had the same faded JanSport backpack since freshman year, with shoulder padding that could double as a bowling lane bumper, I might as well stitch financial aid onto the front. Ba pretended that he bought it out of practicality. It would last through high school and protect my shoulders from strain. Or he saw the buy one, get one free deal and looked no further.
Thanks, you're the best,
Brian says, and after he carefully peels off a note, he walks away without another glance. His steps are self-assured, like he's walking to the beat of a song. 1, 2, 3, everyone wants to be me or date me. The bell rings, and I pull my composition notebook from my locker and stuff it into my backpack. Brian could have waited for me, considering we're going to the same place, but he probably forgot we're in the same class. When I get to AP Lit, he's already at his desk and riffling through his $549 backpack, eventually pulling out his copy of The Great Gatsby. As I sit down, I see a folded note on my desk. I turn to my right to throw a curious look at Marcy as I open it, but she pretends to be busy arranging her pencils. Her straight brown hair is gathered into a French braid, and she's wearing a monogrammed Arledge Prep sweater over her uniform blouse today. Arledge Prep has a strict no phones except during lunch rule, so Marcy passes me notes sometimes. Her handwriting is like decoding hieroglyphics. After much squinting and head tilting, I get the following. Winter formal top 5 date options. Alex Current, Connor Bell, Kenji Tanaka, Jerome King, Sean Truald, wildcard option, Brian Wu. I grin. Another listicle from Marcy, though this one feels more thought out than usual, since each name is written in a different gel pen color. She's been trying to get me to ask someone, read anyone, to tomorrow night's winter formal. She was supposed to go with me as my platonic date as usual, but last week she got asked by Kevin Wright. I can tell she feels bad about leaving me behind, so I've been kind of milking the whole thing. My lonely eyes drove her to buy me a Snickers bar from the vending machine yesterday. She said it was just because, but I know better. Her guilt must have driven her to write this listicle, too. She wouldn't have added Brian as an option if she knew what happened between him and me, but I haven't told anyone at Arledge Prep that I was friends with Brian. Sometimes I want to reveal that he